Well, hello, Facebook. This is DannyCam reporting you live from my room. It is fabulous. It is great. Welcome to the crazy show. So, some exciting shit happened to me today. We had our wonderful company picnic, and I acted a fool. Oh yeah, I did. It was everything I hoped it would be and more. I danced, I sang, I played cornhole, and it was amazing. There were some obscure songs that the band was playing. I wasn't quite sure how to sing to it or what, but I was going for a walk because I was feeling, I really didn't want to do anything. So I went for a little walk, and then I heard off in the distance the words to "I Will Survive" with a little bit of a funk to it. It was a little different. So I I then proceeded to run up and down the aisles for all the um, picnic tables and just sing and dance, and it was awesome, awesome. Uh, I got my props. I got my props from many people that I can dance, and I was just letting loose. I wanted to just have a great time, and I did. Yo, Mikey! Merry Christmas! It's almost July. Oh, so after my singing and dancing, I went to play some cornhole with a buddy, and I was awful in the beginning, but I know physics pretty well, and I know that I was actually Happy Hanukkah to you as well. I know that if I kept overthrowing, I was throwing it too hard. So eventually, I did like a limp wrist to just flick, and I was just nailing them holes left and right. I actually finished up the last 3 shots with holes in one. Actually, it was one fell by the hole, the other one pushed it in, knocking 2 in, and then I dropped the last one in, getting us 9 points at the end. Suck it, other team. Me and Teddy were awesome. That was my partner. Oh, hey. I will be safe. So, I was behaving today. There was many wonderful foods at this fine establishment. Ooh, let me move the mic over here. There was many fine foods at this establishment with hot dogs, hamburgers. I ate some plain chicken with a salad. So that's some sheer willpower right there. I think I got a little bit sunburned. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be hurting tomorrow. I'm very certain I'm going to be hurting tomorrow. I'm going to be very, very, very sore. Both the skin and the muscles from the dancing, the singing, and the sun. Man. So after cornhole, I was walking off to get a water, and they played Journey, Don't Stop Believing. And I gotta admit, I'm pretty sure that I sang the song better than the singer did. As I was just going up and down the aisles, just singing to all the people, serenading them with my lovely ginger voice. I sing in a smoky room, I smell of wine and cheap perfume. I didn't sing like that, though. For a smile that can share at night, it goes on and on and on and on. Oh, that song just hits me in the soul, and I know I'm not supposed to have one, but I recently found out that I have at least a 0.5% of African in me, because my aunt, she did the DNA swab test, and we have 1% African. That's maybe why I can dance so well, too. It's just amazing. So, that would explain a lot of the stuff. So I just sang and just sang and sang. Had a great time. Played. I know I need to start putting sunscreen on. I know. I get a lot of people telling me that, but you know what? If I keep putting on sunscreen, I'm gonna stay pale for the rest of my life. And you know what? Like this is what I look like without sun. That's what I look like with sun, and that is with like weeks and weeks of burns and little upgrades to my melanin. So I'm trying to not be such an eyesore when I take off my shirt. Yeah, I understand. I have to run the risk of skin cancer, I know, but I will go to the doctors. I'll see if there's anything going on with my skin. Um, I mean, I can get hit by a bus tomorrow, and you never know. Skin cancer ain't gonna mean shit. I could die of a heart attack. Uh, Actually, somebody was telling me earlier today that I was watching a baseball game later tonight, and like the kid's father died at 38 years old, just went to bed and didn't wake up. Like I am more terrified of the things I didn't do than the things I did, and I'm living my life with no regrets because it is my life. I will try. I will try to put a little sunscreen on, a little sunblock if it makes you feel more comfortable. But you are freaking tan as hell. You have, you get like one weekend of sun and you are like practically black. It is unfair that I gotta work so freaking hard. And I swear that if I were SPF 5, if I were to like expose this to the sun right now, this massive gun of disgustingness, it would take another like month. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I mean I can't walk like this outside. I would look like a freak. You know what I mean? um, and then afterwards, when it wrapped up, I had a good time hanging out with my friend Madeline. It's the Rican. You Puerto Ricans are so tan, lovely tan. I am so jealous. Maybe one day I will have a child with red hair and a tan skin. Maybe, you never know. Uh, but after I got done playing, I drove back home. I like splashed a little water on my face. And my nephews had a game, baseball game. It's their final sunless tanning spray. Yeah, right. I look orange. Look like Chester the Cheeto. Nope, 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 nope. Chester Cheeto is not for me. Take off my rings though. Oh, I am sore. I'm tired. I'm whiny. I can't believe you guys are even watching this long. I'm crazy. Going to crazy town, ladies. You want to go? I'm there. What? I'm so going to hell. But yeah, after that, I literally just like splashed some water on my face, fiddled around with my phone for 5 minutes, and then drove to Ravenna to watch my nephew's final baseball game. And it was so emotional too, because one of the kids was leaving for Florida, like moving to Florida permanently. Again, one of the kids' fathers died last year. My brother is the coach, and he was just rotating all the kids so they had a chance to pitch or they had a chance to play a different position, do what they wanted to do. I thought that was really admirable. I thought he did a great job. The one kid started crying when he pulled him out of the game, not because he was sad because he was being pulled out, but because it was his final game with that group. And my brother walked over to him and gave him a great big hug, and got me a little teary-eyed. I was like, damn, my brother is one hell of a guy, and I got a lot. I got high standards to follow in his footsteps if I were to have kids. He makes me want to be a better man all the time, and I know he doesn't watch my live videos, but if my brother ever does see it, I love him to death. He's one amazing person, an amazing coach, and you can see how much the kids love him. I do apologize to a certain somebody because I was too tired to go out for dinner tonight, but I actually wasn't feeling comfortable because I was personally very hungry. I'm probably gonna just have like a protein shake or something before I go to bed. But I'm pretty sure I would have cheated on my diet tonight. I would have just eaten whatever the hell I could, bread. I was hungry, and if we went out for dinner tonight, we probably wouldn't have gotten seated or food until at least 9:30. So I felt bad for bailing on her, but we'll have the weekend. I promise we'll have the weekend. I am going to keep this one super short tonight, and I apologize. I know everybody's been waiting for me to come out and do some DannyCam live today. I know you were both of you are waiting diligently. Um, but I gave it all away. My antics earlier today. But that's the way I live my life. Just balls to the wall as fast and as hard as I can go for as long as I can do it. Uh, what's another thing I wanted to bring up? Oh, after the baseball game, um, my brother he originally rode down earlier with my parents to watch the game because I was falling behind and they didn't want to miss the beginning of the game. So on the way back, he took me down memory lane, playing a lot of my favorite songs when I was like in senior year, junior year of high school. It was so weird. It was so weird. We were just singing at the top of our lungs, blowing our brains out with the music as loud as it can possibly go. The funny part is we had the windows rolled down. We were like rocking out. Yes, great. But we had like a strip of road where it just smelled like straight up hot garbage, dog shit. It was the worst. We had to roll up the windows, lower it down a little bit so we didn't like literally rupture an eardrum. And man, that was some gross smelling shit. I really hated that. But we hit up a lot of they do make the best memories. Music and scents, I guess, are things that bring me back to specific times. There's especially when I smell like happy. That reminds me of my one friend, my friend D, because that's what she used to wear when she was like 15 or 14 or something like that. Wild. So whenever I smell happy, man, it brings me back to when I was 14. Almost every time. So cool. Hey, yo, Mark! Welcome to the party, pal. I'm burnt out today. Tired AF. As a fudge, for those of you who don't know. I am literally just like hanging on by a thread. I'm gonna go as soon as this thing is over. I'm gonna splash some water on my face, try to soothe the sunburn. I was roasting in that sun so bad. But I'm trying to develop some resistances and toughness so that I'm not just falling apart when I'm in the sun for 45 minutes. I got some pretty nasty burns this year too. I got like blisters here and here. That was rough. That hurt so bad. But it's totally gonna be worth it when I'm just to come to Magoo's. Where's Magoo's? I don't really go out anywhere right now. Oh, I'm burnt out, dude. There's no way. I am gonna pass out and sleep like a mother father tonight. Yeah, so we listened to Chevelle the Red. We listened to Edema, The Way You Like It. Oh, brings me back to senior year when I skipped like 35 classes. You can't hear me? Hello? Hello, hello. Testing 1, 2. Turn up your stereo to 11. But we listened to Chevelle the Red, Edema, The Way You Like It. We listened to Seether, the Careless Whisper cover. That was really cool. And what else did we listen to? Oh, Disturbed Remember. Oh, that was like my shit back in college. If I can't remember to know this will conquer me. It's not you, it's me. Oh, 14 minutes and 35 seconds. I sing all the time, dude. My buddy sent me music from his band, and I played the shit out of it. Both versions of You Know. If you have never seen You Know by Wetworks, you gotta check it out. Freaking awesome song. And I also played Peking Duck, Say My Name, and I did a dance to it. I did a choreographed dance. For those of you who don't know what Peking Duck is, oh, somebody's calling me. I have no idea who this is. Let's take this live. Hello? Hello, who's this? Wrong number. I was hoping it was a telemarketer. I would have had so much damn fun on live camera with that. Because I have zero tolerance for bullshit, and I would have been like, hello, you speak English? Hello? Or something weird. I would have done something absolutely insane, like, hello?
Hi, I would love to have some Viagra, please. Do you have Viagra? Maybe some Cialis? I have no balls, so it's really hard for me to get it up.
Or pretend to be some old dude. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm smoking a cigar, and I'm trying to watch Wheel of Fortune, play some Cardi B. I don't know what the fuck. I don't listen to Cardi B. No, you listen to Cardi B. All right, it's 17 minutes. Oh, my friend Tiffany played a awesome prank on me. She sends me a message saying, Dan, there's an emergency. You have to call me. Yes, I did call Tiffany. You should watch this freaking show. So she makes me call this number. And this is what we get.
Hello, you have reached the Sex Addiction Intervention Line. If you are a chronic masturbator, please lock your door and press 1. For an entirely different experience, switch to your non-dominant hand and press 2. It's called The Stranger. If you are addicted to internet pornography, press 3. It's free, but your phone might start running slowly and the keys may start sticking. If you are confused by the clitoris, close your eyes and use one finger to blindly locate the 4 key. Find the very tip of the corner and massage it in a circular motion. Slowly, then faster, then gently, then harder, then just give up. To discover the secret location of the elusive G-spot, press the invisible magic button located between the number 5 and number 6 keys. Keep your eyes closed and don't cheat, especially with my sister, who is a dirty, dirty tramp. If one night stands are your thing, it doesn't matter which button you press or how well you perform while pressing this button, because you will never see or press this button again, unless you get this button pregnant. And if anal sex is your thing, please turn around, bend over, and press pound. Pound, pound. And finally, if you have difficulty distinguishing a real orgasm from a fake one, press 0. Oh, that was amazing. HumorHotline.com.
And sponsored by PredictionLog.com, our new site that lets you officially log your predictions on sports.
I was rolling because I thought something was really wrong, and me being a good friend called the number. And guess what? I got had. Oh, I was punked. Hilarious. I can't wait for her to see on this video because I'm going to tag her. Hilarious. You guys have a fabulous night. I love you all. Thank you for watching my videos. You guys make it all worthwhile. I can't even talk. Can't bring me anywhere. But you guys are the reason why I do this, and I love you for it. DannyCam. Peace.